Most of you in like maybe a week or so. So this is a very important day to show the world what you have accomplished and what you're able about doing. And today we also are honored by having a judging panel that is going to be with us at least for the next 2-3 hours just to work on your presentations. I would like to ask the judging panel to help me introduce themselves. That they could come to the stage and tell us who they are, their companies, their experience, their background a little bit, and then we're going to start the judging process. And again, it's going to be 5 minutes per team to demonstrate their product, not their process, of course, after introducing themselves. And after this is concluded, the judges will go to your tables, interact with you, and complete their evaluation according to the same judging sheets that we shared with you. And we had actually to update them recently, as you know. So I'd like to ask our judging panel, please, to come to the stage. Maybe we can start with David. Oh, maybe all of them do that.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Osama. We're very excited to be here. My name is David Rosen. I'm the president and CEO of TechX Foundry. I don't know if you've heard about what we're doing. We just announced a partnership here with NJIT to create what's going to be a large Fab Lab facility that'll be open to the public and on the campus here at NJIT. We're very excited to see what you guys have and hopefully we can help. I also told Osama that I take cash. I have a Square card reader in my pocket if you have a debit card or PayPal. So we're looking forward to it.
I don't have a Square reader on it. But my name is John Ye. I'm the president of
Make sure you don't close Chrome.
I'm my specialty is
because I have this.
and sensing and internet things. So
You guys want me to send you the link so you could like give it to other people if you want?
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. My name is Stephen Owens. I'm the vice president also at TechX Foundry together with David. My background includes about 22 years in medical device. I was the head of an innovation center at Siemens Medical. And then I have about 6 years experience in the pharmaceutical industry, including a former CIO role for a core lab. My name is Steve. Glad to be here.
Good afternoon. My name is John Doherty. I'm a self-employed software developer. I've been doing it for 25 years now for the military, government, pharma, manufacturing, and also an adjunct instructor for the continuing ed program here. So I look forward to seeing everybody.
Hi, my name is Matt Hagan. I am the technical and operational lead for TechX Foundry, and wasn't that long ago I was doing this. So good luck.
Hi, my name is Maria Greco. I work at UPS, 25 years. Very excited to be here. My name is Carol Master, also from UPS. We're from the Systems Program and Systems Program Management at Festival.
So far we have 6 judges. We're going to be joined by the 7th, who is Cheryl Nonde. She is the director of solution architecture from Panasonic. Now, I know that there are Panasonic judges and Panasonic teams and UPS judges and UPS teams, but those are independent judges. And when their teams come to the judgment, they are not going to be able to judge their own company's teams. So they will only judge the other teams that are related to other companies. At this point, and since we are ready for judging, I would like to ask the executive team to orchestrate the presentation sessions. And I think Oscar and Tim should be able now to continue this. I know that the printing was a little bit delayed. Do we have Oscar? So the judges are going to occupy the first row, please. Thank you very much. And we, again, appreciate your time, dedication, and your feedback today.
So they're going to have to reprint it. That's what Oscar's doing. I'm hoping we got
I know we have an agenda for the presentations. I'm just waiting for Timothy and Oscar to help us start the presentations according to the schedule.
All right, so we'll be going in the order that you've been seeing on that presentation that's been looping. So the team should have been prepared before. We'll start with the Panasonic team, specifically the Building and Unit Software Development Kit team. So if that team, should I give that Brandon Creedy and Jay Batia come set up, present? Thank you. Testing.
Hello everyone, my name is Chris Mendoza. I'm the project manager for Building and Unit SDK project. This is Shilin Jovet, Brendan Caridi, and Jay Boston. So the official title of our project was Building and Unit SDK. But what we focused on today was, or the project was the actual OpenDoc SDK. So the OpenDoc SDK will soon be made open source. So what the SDK will allow developers to do is actually develop their own applications, and while utilizing the APIs written in the APIs and frameworks written in Java, C# and C. And so now what the true nature of our project is. So we were asked by Panasonic to evaluate the SDK and give any suggestions and point out any weak points that might arise, and effectively try to improve the SDK and while giving suggestions and improvements. So now, our focus points, as you can see here, were the Java library and tutorials, as well as documentation, the emit object model, improvements to the OpenDoc website necessary, and the documentation for managers and general audience and IT professionals. So now I can hand it off to Shilin, who took the role on as a programmer analyst, and he can explain more about the Java library and documentation.
Hi guys, so my role in this project was as a programmer analyst, and in that role I focused mainly on the Java implementation of the project, which included the language syntax and design, as well as the Java tutorial documentation, including the ML object model documentation, the connectivity PDF, and the security PDF. Moving on, as you can see, I was evaluating some of the source code samples within the technical documentation, and what I felt that is to that for the comments. I felt I modified the source code and the comments which shows for each method including within the source code, which would make it easier for a programmer to understand what the program is doing. Furthermore, I also looked at within the tutorial documentation some of the directions for learning the OpenDoc training application were a bit unclear, so I actually modified those directions. And now if a user should follow the modified directions, they should be able to use the OpenDoc training application, and from there they can follow through with the rest of the OpenDoc tutorial. Thank you. And now I'll pass it over to Brendan to further elaborate the documentation aspect of the project as well as the OpenDoc website.
Hey guys, so when we came to the OpenDoc project, the documentation for this software was very long and complex. So we wanted to create a much simpler documents for this development kit. So what we did was we took the specific directions from Panasonic and the OpenDoc team, and we summarized them into more general theories that can not only be applied to the Panasonic product, but to other products as well, just so that the non-technical user can actually learn something from this website and feel more comfortable using OpenDoc. We were also asked to give feedback on the website. One suggestion we thought of was to add definitions to even simple terms such as, a delimiter. A non-technical person may not know what that is. So we told Panasonic and the OpenDoc team that it would be helpful for them to add that. As well as add on the documentation that we summarize onto their website so that there won't be a need to download the specific, the lengthy documents from the website. And there'll also be more information on the website itself than what is currently there. And now I'm going to turn it over to Jay, and he'll get into more details of the website.
Hey guys, so my role in the project was a business analyst and a QA tester. So part of my responsibilities was testing the SDK and the software for usability and scalability, since it's going open source. So one of the things that we implemented was a glossary because the documentation and support documents were pretty technical in nature. So we thought that a glossary would be helpful to use for users to use as a reference guide to more easily navigate through the documents. Another thing that was my responsibility was testing the website almost as a QA tester. So just for the sake of time, I'm not going to go through all the things that I did, but just a quick example. You can see the navigation bar up top was missing a link list item for the C downloads that they had, the content down there. So that's just a simple suggestion that we made, and it was changes like this that we chose to implement in the website.
So just to sum things up, given the nature of our project, we were asked to give a concise evaluation of the SDK. And we felt that we noted certain weaknesses and we suggested certain improvements that they can take when they finally release their final product. And if you want to learn more about the SDK and see how we analyze the SDK, feel free to drop by our table. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. As I said before, we'll be starting with the Panasonic teams. So the next Panasonic team will be the EMIT Interface Design Tool team. If they could please come to the stage.
Hello everybody, my name is Joshua Ortega. This is Yangri Banal, Saeed Kodil, and Song Kim. And we are the EMIT Interface Designer Tool Team, or seeing as the project's been now renamed, we are the DOF Interface Tool Team. So, as a recap, our project can create DOF interface files. These files facilitate the communication between IoT devices and applications. So last time, during our midterm presentation, when we presented our application, we had nearly all the major functionality implemented. We can create interface files and everything works appropriately. However, one of the issues with our design was that it was just very clunky, it was terrible, and it was just hard to use. So for the past few weeks, we started to focus on the design and how we can make it a better user experience for all the developers and users that want to use our application.
Hi everybody, my
I'm gonna talk about the style. So this is important because users have to be attracted to use this application. So we started creating like our first style. It didn't match the idea of Panasonic size. So it was missing. It provided a working feeling. So you can see this was our first style. So this is the Panasonic size. So we took the Panasonic size to as a reference to our project. So actually, this is like the last version of our project. This is how the Panasonic size looks now. This is our project. Now we can say that now actually it's cleaner. It matches Panasonic's theme, and the most important, it provides a professional feeling. Hi everybody. So I'm going to be talking about the design. We talk more about the design, how the user use our website. So we put ourselves in the user shoes and we redesign the website. So we had two different issues. The first one was that some useful data was hidden, and the second one, some pages provided too much information to look at. So, for example, this is the design of our website. We have 3 items: apple, orange, and raspberry. For each one of them has its proper items, and it's easier for the developer to use it and to manage the whole website. So there is not too much information to see, and some useful data are clearer for the developer. And for example, if we choose one item, the design is easier for the developer to manage the interface.
Hi everyone, I'm going to be just doing a quick run through of our products. So I'll enter an interface name. Give an ID of 1. And say a description. Now add a type definition. So type name. And give it a data type. And then move on to properties. Like you can see that in the type definition, you can still see the name and the ID. ID of 3 is readable. And then you can see that the type reference, you can actually see the type name that you create, type definition that you created earlier. And put that there. And then I'll finally save this. Now I get a zip file. And then you can see that you get the meta files and the XML file. You can see that, like int name, you can see all the things that I entered into the website, prop name, you can see all that. You can see all the automatically generated XML files. Thank you.
Thank you. The next Panasonic team will be Chen Chu and Pavan Rana presenting their project, which was mapping the EMIT object model to and from JSON for the purpose of big data analysis. So if we could have Chen Chu and Pavan come set up.
What up? You got it.
Right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Pawan Rana, and this is Chenchu, our project manager. And our project was mapping the EMIT object model to and from JSON. So the first thing, it was a research project, and the overall goal of this project focused more on developing methods that allows transformation between EMIT object and JSON string. We wanted to further prepare that JSON string for further analytic purpose. Why do we wanted to do this? Because we wanted to resolve conflicts between different programming languages and encoding methods. Moving on to the workflow, the first thing we needed to find an analytical software that would process JSON string. And in order to do that, we did a competitor analysis between Google Analytics, Tableau, and Cognos. And based on the analysis, we found that Google Analytics would be the software we will be using in the future. Next thing, we needed to understand the EMIT object structure and the concept of JSON. Our final checkpoint was to find the mapping between the correlation between the DOF, which is the distributed object of framework, and JSON. As we move on to the results, overall, we were pretty successful in the project in the end, and we were able to achieve the desired code on the transmission between EMIT object and the JSON string, which is what Chen will talk about.
Okay. Here goes the program first. Right now, there is one of the simple data we got from American Sonic that is here. This one is object ID, and those arrays interface ID. And the following are three strings. The first one is encoded in ASCII2 code, and the second one is encoded in DGF8, and the third one is encoded in shift with React, which is usually in Japan. And the following is the blob value. This one is usually used to describe the relationship between object ID and interface ID. And the final is the timestamp. So we can see from this raw data, this not in based on format, it's hard to use. So I just did some transformation and change those data to JSON string, and the whole string is the whole JSON is just one data object, which is a string of all the data. Because the different coding method will cause some trouble during the transformation, like some errors and rules. So we have to treat them differently. So that's why non-string data just consists with type and value, and string data has one more attribute, is encoding method. And then when we transfer
act as any permission. And similarly, it shows up on the node itself. And you can also delete that. And that applies to all the permissions required. Next up is Jay to talk about setting password and
I'm just covering up the benchmark.
So for the node, as you can see under password and key columns, they are not set. So we set up buttons so that you are able to easily set up the password for the nodes and you're able to set up the key. So Rishikesh is going to set the password. So in here, you put in whatever password you like, followed back into the set password button. And under password, it now became set as opposed to being not set. And the same thing goes for the key. You're able to set a key. Now you can either manually enter a hexadecimal number, or you could automatically do it by hitting the generate key, and then it'll put in any hexadecimal for you. And then you can set the key. And when you hit set key, the same as the password, then it goes from being not set to set. And here I'll pass it off to Rishikesh.
Hi. So
Keep it unplugged for a little bit.
when you're done with the password, if you want to remove it or something like that, you have the button which changes from add password to remove password. So now you can remove a password from the node by hitting the button, and the password gets deleted, and now the password changes to not set. Similarly, if you want to get rid of the key, you can remove the key from the node as well, and by hitting it, the key goes away, and now that's not set either. You also have the option to enable or disable a node by hitting the checkbox under the enable key, enabling it, disabling it by hitting the checkbox. And finally, you can remove the node entirely by hitting remove node, which completely removes the node from the database. So that's basically our project. If you have any questions, if you'd like to take a second look, please feel free to drop by at our table.
Thank you. We will now have the first of two teams sponsored by UPS come up and present.
Everybody here that we are not allowed to have, smoking is completely prohibited in this building. So you must smoke, you have to leave the building completely. I just got this notice from the people who are in charge of the building, and they were very unhappy that somebody was smoking at some point, maybe a few minutes ago. So no way anybody can smoke in this building.
That's crazy. Yeah. Maybe they were smoking one of those e-cigs. There's no way. This fire alarm would have went off.
Are you waiting for the interviews?
One of them is gonna come. One of them is not. I mean, I'm recording it anyway, so.
Hello, everyone. We're the UPS team with the project password retrieval and rotation. I'm the project manager, Jose Gonzalez. This is Brandon Pham, Eduardo Sinwenda, and Jose Herrera. Our task was to automate a currently manual process in UPS, handling passwords for various applications, accounts, and even some administrative tasks such as enabling various accounts and disabling accounts, registering new accounts.
As you all know, time is money, so automating is always a great way to save a lot of money in the long run. Our project was built on MVC5 in Visual Studio. We implemented something called black box programming, where our team was assigned to code the front end, assuming the back end was to be created at a later date. So we're just connecting the things and hoping and praying that everything works. In the ideal situation, as soon as back end's coded and done, it's a seamless and painless integration at the end, and then we have a working project. To demonstrate how account registration and account management is done is Brandon.
How you guys doing? First thing I'll show is the enabling and disabling of accounts. Here we have the change account status. With the accounts, you can have them enabled, disabled, or inactive. So what would you do? What you would do is begin with entering the account name associated, and then you would then simply go down to the status and change it to whatever you desire, whether it be enabled, disabled, or inactive. We would then update, and that would pass the information on, which we assign in the background, which is passed on to a function, which would then be coded by other people in the background. The next, I have the account registration. This is where an administrator would fill out the form to create a new account. I have fields such as the account name, the password rotation date, and the date calendar drop down where you can actually select the date for the next password rotation, select an account type, also assign the authorized roles for the account. Also select the initial status, as I showed before, whether it was enabled, disabled, or inactive, account approvers. And then that would be followed by a comment section where you can leave any potential comments associated with the account. And then you would go and create the page. And that would then again pass it on to the background and it would process to a function that will be coded later on. Next, I want to pass on to Eddie to show his function of the password rotation and retrieval.
Hi guys, so my responsibility was the password rotation retrieval. So here we can see the accounts that are registered. Select an account, then give it a change control number. You hear me? It's a change control number, which is automatically generated by UPS. It's used for security measures. And that goes to the back end.
Hey, you guys suck. Sorry.
And now
is that like CMS or
something?
It's called Papiers. It's like so we tried Yammer first, which is like complete rip off Facebook for professional Facebook, and no one really liked it. So then they switched to this, which is like same thing. Just like an internal social network. It has like, you know, like employee directory, stuff like that. So I made a page on here for you guys, which is Capstone. So people can go and watch.
No, YouTube, like, lets you live stream anything.
Yeah.
As long as you have a Google account.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It was also I had it on a TV, and it gives you a countdown time up until the thing starts. So everyone's like, oh yeah, it's good.
Schedule about when it becomes completed.
You can't really get to it from the site. You have to search like on Google YouTube live event, like hidden.
Yeah. Can't have a million people live streaming everything.
And then also about one function that we can provide is we can download it using PDF or Excel as well.
That's our project. If you want to learn more about security and why it's so good for your company and why it'll save you money, come by our table and I'll bless you more. Thank you.
Our other judges from Panasonic, director, and I'm very happy to have them join us today. I would like to ask them to introduce themselves and their background, and we're very proud to have this panel of 10 judges.
Hello, I'm Sharon Novi, and I'm from Solutions Architect. And I'm really thrilled to be here.
McGregor. I'm also on Cheryl Reed's team for Panasonic on the Solutions Architecture team, and I'm thrilled to be here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ojibiri. For now, we have our next team, RDE Systems. Their PM, Giuseppe Develop. We apologize for the delay. There's a slight technical problem with the login system.
I know. I love it. All right.
Pretty cool.
Cool.
So do you want to take a seat?
Yeah, I'd love to actually. Great. How many groups have already presented?
About half. I think we're in the middle. Which is cool.
Hello, my name is Giuseppe Develop. I'm working with RDE Systems to
create a cross-platform mobile survey application with location awareness. We named our application E2 Survey to match the naming convention for other RDE applications. Our survey, our mobile application uses Cold Fusion for the backend and Bootstrap for the front end. And we have support for various question types.
Hey, this is Serrano, and this is a sample screenshot of the login page for the survey. And you get a unique survey code, which is sent to your email, which you can use to log in or to use the survey.
2, 3, 4 more.
And these are sample survey questions that we have. As you can see, there's a sample radio option with a question, and you can see that we have validation on it. So if you choose not to answer a question, it won't let you unless you hit the skip button. And once you hit next and choose the option, it'll save your answer automatically.
We brought this though.
Hi, I'm Dino Panagos. Also worked on the survey app. We also have a variety of different types of questions rather than just simple button questions. As you can see right here, we have different kinds of inputs people can put in using the keyboard, and also a date picker for certain answers. We also implemented a sidebar navigation for terms of agreement, logging out to save the survey, and different types of settings.
My name is George.
I am going to run
Once you complete the survey, you're put on the screen. You can choose to go back and go through the question again. Like, you can also view a map, which loads your GPS coordinates from your current location and displays a map of hospitals, which lets you sort through. It displays a list and lets you pick. It shows you reviews, names, addresses, allows you to pick one of the records and get directions. And
because we use Bootstrap for our front end, our application is responsive and can be put on different devices and still look okay. We used PhoneGap so that we were able to deploy the application on different platforms. And if you come over to our booth, we have a live demo on a Samsung device. Thank you.
Thank you, Giuseppe and his team. Next, we have another RD Systems team, led by Eric Carlson. His team's project is performance and traffic analysis and proposed redesign of an IP-based network.
Okay, cool. So my name's Eric Carlson. We are from RDE. To the left is Albert, Darlin, and Adam. So due to the nature of our project, since we made a phone system, we can't give you a live demo. But we do have the video showing the phone system working 100% that we're going to talk over and explain everything that's going to happen. So let's start the video. Okay, first internal to internal phone calls, because you got to call everyone inside the office. So going to dial the numbers, and there's no audio. So just for the sake of this, hopefully everyone has used
Yeah.
Okay, so because audio is not working, hopefully everyone's used a phone system before. So if you see red blinking on the phone, the Cisco phones, then that's ringing. So next, external to external. Again, gonna call from my cell phone into the office phone number and dial. That's the phone number that the phone system was given. Oh, audio, cool. Or was that phone in the room? Okay. So it showed the caller ID. I answered, and that's that. And then the voicemail test. Same thing like before, gonna call into the company. I wish we had audio because later on something important that is very much needed for IDE, so you can hear it. When the call comes in, the IVR system answers, so welcome to RDE, thank you for calling, dial your extension,
I'm the only one that would watch, but.
That's what this was. So I typed in the extension instead, and I'm leaving a voicemail. So after the presentation, when you come to our booth, you can actually hear the voicemail that we left and the voicemail that's sent to the user's email system. So you'll see that at our presentation booth. And that was me talking.
What we have here is a internal to internal call, and again, with no audio, you can't really hear what's happening. But we're typing in the extension here, it's ringing, we pick up, and then we're gonna put it on hold, and hold music will start playing. We'll just let that play for a little bit, and what we'll do is we'll pick the call back up. We'll hear the speaker back on the other end.
So I could like recommend people.
And here's external and internal. So we're going to call in with a cell phone. Again, this is a very similar process, but here the music will be playing out of the cell phone speaker. Again, you can hear this out of the booth. And just typing in the extension here for the phone in front of us.
But like if you wanted to invite anyone else, there's a couple people I know that are scared of me. They could say, hey, go stuff on it.
What I'm going to show here is internal to external with caller ID. So you just enter, you dial from this phone to an external phone, and then the caller ID we specified in the phone shows up in on the cell phone. I don't know if you can see it, but. Yeah, I would call. So next we're going to show you external and internal transfer. So this case is basically when someone calls RDE, then they get transferred to another phone. That's the cell phone calling. Then the RDE phone rings. Then it's transferred to that extension that was entered. So the phone on the left is the second part of the transfer.
I love that. And they're like sending, launching applications on it. It's kind of creepy, but.
Really creepy.
Yeah.
No, off the ground.
This is why you don't leave your laptop anywhere. You're these people.
Well, our final test case was navigating the IVR. So the user calls in and is welcomed with the welcome to RDE. Your card's extension or these options, and Eric dials option 3, which is systems, and he answered the phone saying, "This is systems," and hangs up the phone.
Thank you, Eric. Next, we have Andres Carrillo and the NJIT Free Health Society. They're going to showcase their project. We apologize for the earlier audio problem. We had some issue with the room's audio system.
Yeah. I like the better format they usually do in the atrium. The other one, the place that they sent you, is they, for the second row, they put them in the middle and everyone facing out. So that you walk around and you see it. But I think they were expecting more public people. So every table is about and these people can be anybody, public. I'm not sure about that. This might be students and faculty because I think the public is free. Because this is 1 to 3. Yeah, I think that's it. Yes, I think, yeah. So you won't see like parents.
Actually, I'm Michael, the front-end developer. So our project is an NJIT Health Student Portal. The project was first started by the students from 2014 Fall's Capstone team in an effort to make the letter of recommendation process easier. Make the process of running because there were too many systems that the students and the faculty members from the pre-health department needed to reference in order to keep track of what needs to be accomplished and what the student has already finished. However, when we took over the project, a lot of major functionalities were missing, such as connection to the database and security features, as well as many other functionalities because the users of the system were hard-coded. We connected the front end to the back end, and then we improved the web design. We added a lot of functionalities, and most importantly, we implemented a lot of security features, such as password protection and MySQL injection prevention to keep students' personal information safe.
Right, so some of the things that we did basically here in the student profile, we were able to upload our documents. You can also edit your profile, and you can also request letters of recommendation from specific professors. You can send a request there. And also, like I said, you can upload your files. Here's an example. So the files uploaded, and you can see it here on the table. And you can also see the program you applied to. And the classes you've taken. You can also register too. So whether you're a student or a recommender, you can basically sign up. This is the sign-up process right here. So now we log in as a committee member, and basically you can see the
students that you've recommended, and you can view their profile, student, or student right there, and
Give me a watch.
check their profile.
Get your hands off my watch.
Also, you can also view survey results, basically, as a recommender. You can, there's a survey that you fill out, and basically you can see the results on that survey.
It's the first thing that actually looks like.
And you can also recommend your student there. This is basically a letter of recommendation. Survey that you must fill out. I was logging in as an admin. Basically, some of the teachers here, we're able to grant permissions to committee members, to look on students.
Yeah. Which one's connected to the phone? Swipe up.
The side of the staff from the post office, they will be able to review the student's profiles and score them based on the survey. From the results of the survey, what recommendation was basically, and the student will then be able to apply to them.
It's supposed to be further down because it's supposed to be
Student side,
That's what I'm trying to see.
they can upload personal statements and resumes. And then you arrive at the post office for your first appointment. And they can also have requests they're taking,
and or cancel.
the main.
And then 10 minutes before the appointment's supposed to be done, they will pop up and say, hey, you're close to being done. If you need time out, or you can say, hey, you have 5 more minutes. And then we'll go back to the people.
Hello everyone, my name is Andres, I'm the project manager and I'm also the middle end developer. So when we got this project, Angel said it was hard-coded. What we did, we implemented each of the sites into each of our AFS accounts. We made sure that every portion of the system was connected with each other. In addition, in the future, we are planning on, for example, when a student wants to ask for a letter of recommendation, as soon as he chooses the person that he wants to get a letter from, that person will get an email. The same way is the other way around. If a faculty creates a letter of recommendation, the student will get an email saying that the letter is ready and has been submitted.
So you can,
And so we have we accomplished
we couldn't find a good use for
the plan that we wanted to. We wanted to reduce the manual process that the Department of Pre-Health was going through. They were doing it manually. Now they have a website that they can use to perform the same job in a more efficient way. So thank you, everybody. Have a nice day. Thanks.
You couldn't find any good use for it. Everything was pretty straightforward.
Right.
I think they did a good job.
I think they did a great job. Okay.
Yeah.
As a special recognition for the unique partnership the Capstone program has with the police department at NJIT, and as a special gratitude and thanks we have for the leadership of Lieutenant Kevin, who has been a great partner with both Capstone and RWC. I would like to introduce the next team, which is led by Taylor Curtis, who is the project manager of the team, with the co-PM, Lynn, and their team that has been doing a very unique work here. This is not to let the judges think of this team any differently, but just to recognize the partnership with the police department at NJIT and also the team with their great leaders. Thank you.
Check if the stripper's powered on.
Yeah, I should have it on the shoot because I'm posting it.
Oh, it's not plugged in. It's not plugged in. What? No, TV's what? Yeah, no, it's not. I only see 3 cables, which means.
Yeah, but like, how's the TV work?
There's power. We're just not taking advantage of it. You good? Yeah. Alright, this one's not plugged in though. It's not plugged. Oh yeah, that's what's. What? I thought you were gonna plug it in later. It's not plugged in. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, we're good. What are you doing?
There's laptop isn't working up there.
Everyone, my name is Helen Llewellyn, and I am the co-project manager for
My
Hunch.
TMS sucks. Sorry about that.
Oh my gosh, that's fine. Sorry, I'm going your way.
You guys know I have HDMI, right? That laptop doesn't have
It is NJIT. I'm only joking. Hunch is a smarter patrol and safer NJIT. Taylor Curtis is our project manager. We have also Chris Guerra, he is our engineer, programmer. Desmond Johnson, who is our software developer, and Max Kung, our web designer. We're on a loop, so I'm supposed to talk a little bit more. All right, the purpose of this demonstration, first of all, we want to know why Hunch. Accurate predictions automatically lead to major crime reduction. The idea of a prediction engine is not necessarily new in the world of policing, but it is new here at NJIT. The purpose of this is to predict policing, predict crimes using Hunch, which is a prediction engine, to help the NJIT safety team place officers in the correct areas. It's computer driven, and like anything that is computer driven, if you put good data in, you'll get good data out. If you get good data out, you'll get good predictions. It's, as I said, a tool. It anticipates crime based on certain parameters that we have put in. The result is a completely new system. I would like to now introduce Max, who did the web design for the project.
Hey there, guys. I'm not Max. I just got a copy of the web page. These are updated for options first.
This is a live demonstration, and it is on the NJIT network.
Okay, so one of the designers. So here we have the design of our Glitch interface. I made it to look just okay. Okay, so here we have the design of our Glitch interface. I made it to look just like the design of NJIT's website, just so that it's familiar with the NJIT's faculty and staff.
Hello, my name is Desmond. The technologies we use are Entity Framework, C#, MVC, HTML, obviously, CSS, and JavaScript.
So here is the page where you enter in an incident. So you can add an age, the affiliation of the victim, for instance, the race, sex, so on and so forth. You can add other parameters such as the weather conditions, the items that were taken during the incident, the type of crime that it was. And then you can add detailed information about each offender. And you can add multiple offenders. For example, here the list can go on and on. You can add multiple offenders, their descriptions. And then here, you can actually query the data. And as you see, if for instance if we change the temperature, so we'll say greater than 57 degrees, and you query that, it gives you a different result. But the purpose is to basically query the database based on the different parameters that are involved in a particular incident.
Hello everyone, my name is Christopher Ware, and I'll be talking to you about the roll call page. Now, what is the roll call page? The roll call page is a visual representation of statistical prediction, as Helen was describing earlier. Basically what it's doing is it's actively pinging the database that Desmond touched on earlier, and it is taking all this data in specific times and putting it into these 4 different charts that you see here. Each of these charts on their own on each tab is broken down either month via 6 month or a year. Now what this is doing is it's statistically comparing either a percent increase or a decrease to establish a trend that may be occurring if a certain type of crime is starting to become more and more prevalent, then it'll be increased either via red, or if it's on the downgrade, then it's done via blue. These are the types of crimes that are currently most prevalent and tracked by the officers. And then here you would have either the locations, these being the NJIT jurisdictions, or in the other case, the items that are targeted by offenders.
And last is our, where you can manage users. So for example, if we were to add, like Micro PM, you could just create an account really quickly. That would, let's just create a user account, which would then add, show up down here, but let's just take your account and change it to admin, which then updates the database. They would have admin rights to manage accounts, and also they'd have access to the incident managers part of this, where if there was an incident put incorrectly, we're able to delete and update incidences from the web interface. And I'd like to thank you for your time. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please come over to our table.
Thank you, Helen and Taylor. Next, we have Marathon Data Systems, led by Stankit.
Hey guys, my name is Sankit, this is Nick, Cameron, and Matt, and we're Aon, an appointment notes and time tracking Android Wear app sponsored by Marathon Data Systems. Who's Marathon? Marathon focuses on developing mobile and office web-based software solutions that supports sports field operations. Our project allows technicians to manage their work for the day using an appointment list that triggers a workflow in our wearable app, which is modeled after the technician's actual routine. Marathon presented to us their existing mobile app and their appointment list. We worked with a team at Marathon to come up with a wearable app that allows technicians to view appointment notes and time into an appointment directly from the watch. Now that we've introduced the project, here's Tony to demonstrate our app.
So Tony starts off his day by looking at Marathon's mobile app, getting a list of his appointments, and figuring out which appointment is first, and heads off to the appointment. Okay, let Tony get ready. Now, here's what's special about our app. We have a geofencing feature, which works entirely in the background. And what that does is, as Tony's driving, his phone is getting the location of where he is. So once he's close to the appointment, it triggers a notification on his watch. And this is the first page of the notification, which has the appointment's name, a small note on what he has to do for the appointment. After Tony arrives, he could then scroll to his notes page, which might have some details on what tools he needs, maybe a specific detail on what he's doing at the house or whatever appointment he's at, such as pest control. He needs those tools, those specific tools. Then we have a time-in feature, which is convenient because it allows Tony the ability to time in on a click of a button instead of taking out his phone and timing in that way, because with that suit on, or maybe his hands are tied up, he can't have the ability to take out his phone right away, just click a button.
As you can see, Tony is working very hard. He is making sure that his clients' termites are being taken care of. Now, in the event that his appointment is taking longer than expected, Tony will get a notification from our system. This notification will ask Tony if he is still in the appointment and if anything is going on. In the event that his appointment, he forgot the time out of the appointment, or will let him time out, or he can request more time for the appointment. Now, this is very valuable to the business. This allows for real-time update on progress on what is going on at the appointment. Normally in a business, you would have to wait until after the appointment to explain what was going on. But with this technology, the business can get a real-time update of what was actually occurring in the appointment and why he was going late. See a live demo of this?
Thank you, Marathon Data Systems. Next, we have Digital, led by Kashali Panchal.
Hello everyone, I'm Kushali. I'm the project manager for the digital Red TV 2, and we have Ryan, Arthur, director, and Sean. So during the starting of the semester, we were given a question, like if someone leaves the computer open, runs to the bathroom for about 2 minutes, what would you do to get an access to your computer? So this is what we did, and I'll have Sean show it what we did. Give us 8 minutes. So basically, we are just gaining an access to a computer after the physical access is done.
Hello, everyone. So this is our interface for controlling our tax PC. And first thing you'll notice is you'll see a drop down, and this stores all the PCs that we've attacked, and it is stored on our server. So we can terminate a connection if we wish to. Here is the dashboard, and we have a geolocation with Google API maps. And to the right of that, we have a data logging, which gives you a live feed of key logs. Next, we have you're able to deploy scripts that are stored in our database, and you deploy these scripts depending on who you want to access. You can also create custom scripts. Mainly, we use PowerShell for Windows systems. And you can also send malicious files.
Well, actually, maybe it would be nice to do a demo first, right?
So the general idea is that we wanted to establish a connection and kind of get a reverse shell, which means we have shell access to the remote computer, which is here. We pre-attacked this box just for the sake of time. It takes about a minute and a half for the payload to generate. So without further ado, let's create something. So let's say hello. Say hello, post to key. Create a command. We have package library of functions that you can use. So one you can use to generate HTTP post and GET requests. As we have here, http.ps1. What's yeah. Hi. Execute command. And save. Cool. Save the script. Let's load it. Send it off to our little thing. It'll send us a message that says hello. Okay, deployed. And go to our dashboard. Wait a second. Well, I have a syntax error somewhere in my script, but let's make some sense. Okay, so that button starts a keylogger. So let's start typing stuff. I'm going to go to Amazon. So, So this is basically taking live key data from this laptop and sending it here, and now we can see it. You can kind of guess what people are doing and use that for stuff.
If you'd like to know a little bit how it works, very briefly, because we're short on time, we designed a simple messaging protocol that goes over TCP. So after the initial payload is dropped, it connects to a remote server. Then it sends like a greeting to the server, and then we establish that connection, and we can start sending in messages like that to deploy certain payloads, and it'll fetch them from the remote server over HTTP. And the way that works is does the messaging over TCP, sends files over HTTP, and we have a set of processes running on the remote server that talk through a reverse proxy. We're using NJIT, and we're also keeping data in memory using Redis, and we're also using Postgres to store long-term information that we have collected from devices. Yeah, and it was fun.
Thank you, Sigil. Next, we have Ubiquity doing a protein OS display system and web browser led by Michael Gonzalez.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michael Gonzalez. I'm the project manager for the Marine Capstone. I'll give you a little bit of background before we start our slide demo. First, this is Joe. And Richard. They should show up on the screen. So as you can see, it boots very quickly. Right now, Joseph will log in the operating system. And the laptop we're actually using is provided by our sponsor, Ubiquity. It is based on the Intel 32-bit architecture. And our challenge with Protein OS has been to automate the installation of software packages across Protein OS. These systems vary in several factors such as processor architecture, memory size, we'll show you how it is that we're following each factor. We try to make the process as simple as possible for our users, so it's straightforward and simple.
I'm just going to show the Western terminals on Western image log, PNG. Yes, sir.
So what this software package does is it installs all the necessary files into the directory. And one of the things that we are working on is called Weston. This allows for graphical applications within Florida West. Up until now, Florida West has been console only, but with this software package we developed, we can now show graphical applications. Right now, we have, as Justin said, a few images and some will just come up. These are a few graphs we made. Okay, so we're going to tell you a little bit about Western Grayling is a disclosure protocol. It's a compositor that coordinates with the input and output of the system in conjunction with what you do on the screen. So it also interacts with the program and the operating system based on what you do on the GUI interface. How it works is basically whatever you click on the screen, the display server, like if there's a button, the server will tell the program that this button is clicked so that the program can process. This Western Grayling project has been under development for like the last 5 years, and we were able to patch it up for our 40 OS environment. So we're excited to have Weston working because it brings Florida West one step closer to this main goal, which is to function on embedded systems. One day, Florida West will be able to run a point of sale, kiosk, mobile operating systems, or other So some of the graphs we have here as a demonstration, we originally received the packages. As you see below, the red circles are incomplete, yellow is progress, and towards the left is I don't go to her feet, but as you see, all and that's our project. If you guys have any questions, you can come to our table afterwards. And thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Next, we have Optimal Solution, led by Andreas.
Hello, everyone. My name is Andres Benincourt, and I am the project manager for Hydra. This is Martin Verweiger and Nick Karras and Andres Jimenez. Andres and Nick were the software developers and analysts, and Martin was the systems person. I'll hand it up to Martin. He'll tell you more about our project.
How's everybody doing? Our project is a HPC based on Raspberry Pis, and maybe, I don't know if everybody knows what Raspberry Pis are. They're actually a credit card sized computer. They're low cost about $35. They're 900 megahertz, 4 cores with 1 gig of RAM. Our sponsors, one of the use cases he has for, he does capacity resource planning for companies, and he creates models. And to run those models, you have to do it in distributed fashion. So this is us building a little mini supercomputer using Raspberry Pis. Our Raspberry Pis are kind of split into two different types of node types, one being a master and one being a worker. Workers are the ones that are actually doing the work. Masters are the ones that are actually distributing the jobs out for the workers to do. One of the design goals we had is to make this extremely scalable. So we want to be able to add additional nodes to the cluster with little ease. We decided to use a couple different technologies to accomplish that. We're using Puppet for configuration management. We have a DHC and DNS servers that are integrated together, and we're actually able to really provision a host very, very simply. All we have to do is name it a specific fashion, and then it gets assimilated to the cluster.
So in order to test our supercomputer, we're going to be using the MPI interface and Monte Carlo simulation. For those that don't know, Monte Carlo simulation is a technique used to understand risk and uncertainty in certain forecasting models, such as a program that we're going to show in about a minute. It relies heavily on repeated random sampling of data to produce the output. And now Nick is going to show us the program.
All right, thank you. So the use case that we programmed in particular was a winery equipment utilization based on different program breaks that come in. Each program has to go through its set of equipment in order, and these grape harvesting times vary year to year. Their quantities vary, the times they start coming in, the times they stop coming in. It all changes every year based on weather, crop yields, other really unpredictable stuff. So we programmed a simple model to try and calculate the equipment capacity for an entire year with 25 different types of grapes and 50 different types of equipment. So first I'm going to run it with only eight cores and only 8 iterations. So each core is only going to iterate once. I'm connecting wirelessly to the cluster on our table over there. And this should run fairly quickly. As you can see, it's connecting to all the nodes. Should be fairly quick. There it is. I suppressed output, sent it to a file. You can look at that. And you'll see first each program is calculated, the number of tons quantity, the weeks that it's coming in, up to 25 programs. Then node 0 at the bottom, the master collects all this data and calculates averages, which is what is put out here week to week for each piece of equipment for the entire year. Many weeks with 0 output I suppress. So this is a very simple one, but the real power comes in when you run it in true Monte Carlo fashion with 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 iterations. We did exactly that. We can't do it now because of time constraints, but we did exactly that. And we compared it to common computers on the market now, such as an MSI laptop with a Core i5 4th generation processor running at 2.5 gigahertz. The cluster was 4 times faster compared to an overclocked Core i7 3rd generation processor running at 4.6 gigahertz. The cluster was still twice as fast. Both of these devices cost around $1,000. The Core i7 computer was actually a bit more, but our cluster cost only $500. So for half the price, we got much, much more power. Once again, we are Hydra, and our table is right over there if you'd like to see more elaborate demonstrations or ask any questions. Thank you.
So you're saying
Thank you, Optimal Solutions. Next, we have Luke Schaefer and his team, which is an entrepreneurial team. This is entrepreneurial teams or teams that work on individual projects that are original ideas they've worked on themselves. And now we have Luke with Subscribe.
Whatever. Hopefully they won't in the chat. Because we created the report.
Hey guys, I'm your sound scribe. I'm a project manager and I'm the developer. Here we have Sarat, he's the creative director, and he's the market analysis as well. And here we have Mike Gowski, who is a backend developer and research gatherer. We're going to go a little quick because you can see we're well behind time, so we want to make up some time here. So for those of you who are in a midterm presentation, what is SoundScribe? SoundScribe is a note-taking application targeting college students using speech recognition for taking better notes and allowing people to study more effectively. Sure, we'll talk about our design considerations. We did our best to make everything work and meet our design goals from the beginning. So we executed everything to the extent that we could on our project. Now, can I get on for you? Sure. So we'd like to show you our site. It's actually live. You can probably go to it. It does support pretty much only the very newest of browsers due to the nature. It's very state-of-the-art speech recognition stuff. But here it is at soundscribe.io. We see over there. And yeah, so you can see this is our main page. We have two links. We have one to the free app and one to what will eventually be the paid standalone version. Now, the difference between these two is the web app uses a certain speech recognition that needs constant internet connection to function because it uses actually Google servers, which are very accurate. The offline version uses our own customized version of the speech recognition software that allows you to not have to be online to use it, which is very nice, but it's a little less accurate. So right now we're in beta, but eventually we'd like to have this be, the offline version be almost equally as effective as the online version. Down here, you can see we have a little more info. We have an example of how it works. We have about us. We have our about team. If you were here for our midterm presentation, you saw us with this kind of investment pitch we made. That's on here too. We won't show that due to the time constraints. We also have the ability to put an email address here to send you an email when we're out of beta, when we're ready to use and actually have a paid application. So let me just quickly show you the web app. So you can see slides are very cool. We're proud of the way this looks. So it says I'm a new user because it's checking. So I could watch this tutorial, but I don't want and so now you see that it doesn't see that I'm a new user. Here we have options over here, such as opening files or saving files or whatnot. Let me just quickly show you how the transcribing ability works. Now, hopefully this works very well. I was testing it before just a few minutes ago. Wonderfully. Let's see how it works. So here, I have to allow the site to use the microphone. I have to click like 5 times. This is a test of automatic speech recognition using SoundScribe. You can see on the left, I have my transcription panel, and on the right, I have my notes panel. So that looks like it works almost 100% correctly. It capitalized left for some reason, but we're very happy with how accurate this is. And you can, of course, type notes here. We have a whole rich text editor here that's available. And it also is great for studying because you can select parts of this. If you're not sure if the transcription is wrong or you just want to hear it, then you can click play sound, and it'll play that sound. We don't have audio for that. That SoundScribe. We hope you enjoyed our presentations. If you want to see a better demo, please come to our table and we'll show you it in depth. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you, Luke. Next, we have Dimitri with his E-team who worked on a project they call Nom Nom.
My name is Dimitri. I'm the project manager and founder of the E-Team Now. These are my colleagues, Corey Moy, Louis Padu, and Skylar Lutz. Today we're going to be showing you the Android demonstration of our product. We also have an iOS version that we demonstrated during our midterm presentations, which is still in the works, but will be available roughly around the same time as we release the Android version. Let's take it away.
On opening the app, demonstrated here, but the user would be presented with a login page. Now, currently our application supports login via Facebook. However, in the future, we plan on adding login options such as Google Plus, Twitter, as well as native options like username and password. Upon entering correct credentials or logging in via one of these social networks, the user is granted access to the application and is able to search for restaurants, etc., as seen on the next page.
So as you can see in here, we have the parts that are already available. So once the user logs in, they can see what parties are already available for them and what's the distance from the user. So this will show the party name. It also shows who created the party and further details. So in the near future, we'll be able to add the directions and the location where the restaurant is at the location of the map. The user can also see their parties. So this is the party that we created, and the creator, the leader of the party will have the option to edit party details in the future, and they'll also be able to set party member limits. So for example, there are parties that will only have 4 users, and that's it. You can't have more users in the party. That's basically it.
Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the search feature for our app. So users can search for restaurants based on what their preference, whether it's Chinese or Italian or Mediterranean.
This guy was sick. So what are the other solutions? Yeah, but it's going to take a while.
So once he searches for a restaurant, it gives you results based on where the user is. And when he selects a restaurant, you can see the details of it, like the ratings, address of where it is, phone number. You can also go to the website and check out the menu. And once that's done, you can move on to creating a party. And you'll be a party leader. So when you create a party, you set the time, the party name, and party details.
So I'll just work this. Do you want me to see?
And once that's done, you've got your party created. And that's it.
Thank you for your time. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we won't be able to show you the full range of functionality, but if you stop by our table, we'll be glad to talk more about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dimitri. Next, we have Ricky with Capstone.
I'd like also to welcome one of our partners, the Chief Technology Officer at Capstone. He's actually going to be our keynote speaker later on, but then here.
when you create that intent, right? Before, when you create it, right? Can't you like nullify it once every time it runs it? Yeah.
Hi, everyone. So this is called Stock Sim. Our app is a virtual stock exchange. We simulated the entire stock market.
But when it calls it, make
This
it
is
new.
our team. So we have myself is Ricky. I'm the project manager and the UX UI designer. And then we have Chen Shu. He's the front end engineer. And then we have Michael, who's the marketing coordinator. And we have Jasper Davey, who's the back end engineer. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it today. So we'll move on to the stock sim summary. Michael will take it away from here.
We never turn it off.
Themselves in the stock market, they have a way first to test the water, while we trying to get an idea of how it will fluctuate.
So we'll go straight into the demonstration of the app. This is, we have all the basic functionality of the app, and we'll talk more about the future implementations. So as you can see right here, we have a sign up page and or a login. So if you do have the credentials, you can just log straight in. We'll go ahead and sign in with a new username. So right away, you are given 25,000 in virtual balance, and you can see your indicators of zero stock and total of 25,000, which includes the total of the stock and cash. And then at the bottom, you'll have portfolio, market, and watch list settings. So once you check out your portfolio, you can go straight into the market and start buying stocks. We'll be given, the top stocks or a list of random stocks, but in the future we'll have 3 categories of new penny stocks and trending stocks. And we'll go straight into Apple stocks, just try out buying that. We also do have a search feature on the top, but so right here we have a more detailed overview. Our chart is in works right now, but we have the 3 main buttons of watch, sell, and buy, and then at the bottom, you'll see more detail of the stocks, so the open, high, low, and volume. So we can go ahead and buy the stocks, maybe 5, 10 shares. Price seems good. Total of 21,249.70. You get a little notification of your confirmation of buying the stocks, and we can dismiss it. And then we can go ahead and check how much of our stocks, which is right there. At the top, it'll show you that it's subtracted from your cash balance, and we can see that Apple is listed under our portfolio with the shares right next to the stock price. And I'll give it to Chen to talk more about the watch list feature.
For the watch list,
I think in the database handler
you want to keep track of some stuff,
maybe
you want to
just
buy them, or already buy them, you want to keep your eye on them.
So the first time you install that app,
When you at this
database
watch, then there is
but the second time when you're here and you call the same geofence, when you call it a different one,
when you go to actual watch list.
if you break it,
No, it's
Hey, Professor.
Hey,
How are you? Good.
Wow, you look all steady.
Yeah, so we also have a sell feature, so I think we have internet technical difficulties.
So we created an application for a watch.
With our database, so once you sell the stock, you can.
So we're working with
work
Marathon Data
similarly to
Systems,
buy, but it'll
and
track
they
stocks
currently
from what
have
you
their
already
own mobile, like a mobile
You're not
app
selling
that
more than what you
gives
And
like a route
we have
to
a
a
lot more
technician
future
that's going out to
implementations
work.
if you want,
So
you guys want to check out
their app
more about
kind
that.
of gives you the best
Go over
route
to our table right there.
for the
First
technician
row.
to kind of go in
So
order
thank you guys
to so that they
for,
can reduce the time.
listening.
So
And
so what they're trying to do is they're trying to create something that's more effective for the technician. So a lot of
So
times,
they use their time more efficiently?
right, exactly. So they're trying to get some of the key features instead of on the phone. Now they're trying to add it to your watch. So a technician doesn't have to take his phone out while he's working. He can just do it
On his
things
watch.
on his watch.
So is this an Android watch?
This is the Android watch, yeah.
I've
This
never
is
seen an
one.
Android watch.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Ooh, cool.
This was the Moto 360.
So how do you get to the interface?
Okay, so basically how it works is when technician's driving, right?
Right.
And the location is, let's say, is NJIT.
Right.
And whatever radius you want to set, let's say you have a 1 mile radius, right? Outside of NJIT. So when your location of the phone crosses that 1 mile radius, it triggers a notification on the watch.
Okay.
So do you have the notification?
I can sell that.
Yeah. So basically, we have a notification. So basically, it will come up like this, saying like,
Okay.
"Oh, there's an appointment with Fergina,"
Okay.
and then there's a small note that says, "Please experiment."
Correct,
Yeah,
right,
right.
okay.
So that's like a quick notification, right?
Okay.
So he can say like, "Oh, this is what I have to do."
Right.
And then when you scroll, then this is like a longer note.
Okay.
We don't have it. We don't have an exact note
Yeah,
there, but
yeah.
it could be like, "Oh, make sure you have to take these tools when you go to your
Yeah,
job." Okay.
gotcha.
And then so when he's doing that, he's like, "Okay, fine, I can do that." And then when he's doing that, he can time in, saying like, "Oh, I'm starting my work now." So I can click a button that says time in. It'll clock in, kind of basically that he started his work.
Right.
Now, if he accidentally pressed it, you can press cancel to kind of reset.
Okay.
But now, basically, and now let's say his job time is, let's say, about an hour, right?
Okay.
We can set a time in the back end in the database saying like, okay, after 55 minutes, give him another notification.
Say, why aren't you done?
Why aren't you done? Exactly that. So right now we have set it as for about 30 seconds, I think it is. And now this is a new one that says, Tony, are you done yet? Okay. And then now you can say, okay, yes, I am done, so I can time out. Or if you need more time, you can do 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes, and you can get a notification again saying.
So can you get like Google Maps on there too? So that,
Yeah,
like, let's say
so-
your guy is driving and he gets lost.
Yeah, okay, so that's already out there.
Marathon already has that.
Oh, okay.
Another key thing here is if I go to in this page, whatever the location is, you have the like a street view on Google. That's the background of this notification. So let's say
You know that you're in the right place.
So yes, it's the actual building. And this one, if you can see, if you look closely, you can actually see that.
Wow. So was this hard to build?
So now we're gonna.
It took us about. It was yeah. It took us about a semester. It was a learning curve because none of us knew how to code. Like, yeah. So this is something new that we're doing, and like the smartwatches are something new. So there's not too much out there for us to learn from, rather than regular phone stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit hard, but we were able to get it done.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So now there's two options up at the top. You can select best professor or best time. Best professor actually goes to ratemyprofessor.com and automatically creates the classes based on the best reviews for the current professor.
You can give you a pitch.
So if you click on submit, it will automatically create the schedule for you right here based on the ratings. And as you can see, it has the name of all the professors on there and their professor rating based out of 5.
Yeah,
Now, if we do by best timing, the algorithm is there to select courses
Yeah, it's not hard, so you can take it
either
home.
very close together or the night courses based on.
Our sponsor's not even here. Just run away. I won't tell you it was you.
And you see here, it also shows the ratings of the professors, but that's not what it's doing right now. So those are the two options.
No, you gotta clear it.
All right, like we mentioned before, we wanted to add a social aspect to our application. So you can go into individual classes, as you see here. There's a sort of a wall post area where students can come in and contribute to the knowledge base of this application. So if you see here, they can post comments, they can reply to each other's comments. This is
another tool that we use to help students, streamline their selection process, make it a less stressful process for them overall.
So that you can't time it. So in about 2 seconds, we have a cheerleader. So.
All right, that's been our application. If you guys want more information, you can stop by our table over there. Thanks a lot for listening.
Okay, as we overlap now between the onstage presentations and the presentations that will be on the tables, we're running a little bit behind schedule in that part, so we have to open the showcase officially while we continue doing onstage presentations. And I'm very glad to tell you that we have the College of Computing Sciences Dean, Dr. Rosenquist, who is actually here with us. He is going to open the showcase of Spring 2015 officially. Welcome to the Dean of the College of Computing Sciences.
leading us and going to each of what that means. On the other hand, we are very proud of the work that they have done. So let me welcome everybody, let me welcome the sponsors, the guests, and of course the students who are doing their presentations. I'm sure that some of them will continue with the startup or product. We'll see how it will go. I would like to recognize Professor
got up and it was over. I was done. It was an idiot. It's stupid. But
Thanks very much, Dean Rosenquist. This opens the showcase officially, and we're gonna meet with the Dean again at 5 p.m. at the award ceremony when we give the awards to everybody. Thank you again.
Dr. Next we have E-Parent led by Raphael Roman.
Nikki walks over. Hey. And I'm in the back.
what are you gonna do?
Nothing.
You guys are gonna show them. He went out. We need to turn on the
No, it's on. The meeting room? Yeah, everything's on.
Hi everyone, my name is Raphael Roman and I'm a proud project manager for
I'll be the operator. Tell me to delete it or reset what? Oh, how am I doing that?
So
On the thing?
our mission statement for
You want to reset every time the watch? So how do I do it? Delete the app?
Yeah, delete the app and then
just press elbow. So I'm gonna delete the app right now.
Like it was kind of like this. Like your head's there. This is
If I click play, it comes on it right away. If I Cameron, if I click play, it comes on the watch right away. Like, it takes a lot. So I deleted it. I remember. I installed it.
Oh, you wait for next.
It takes a while.
Yeah. A good 5 seconds.
I
mean, it's gonna take a while to enter in the geofence.
I can do that.
This application will be able to
used by parents.
Cameron, do you want the phone? Or should I give him the phone? The real good thing.
GPS location and.
We'll be part of it.
Okay.
Are we guiding? Who's guiding? Yeah, we're both of us. The second's going to be more. I thought you were going to do the people.
No.
That I was too. But you're not just looking at it. Yeah, Doug said not to.
You just hold the thing. You can hold the thing. Or do it this way. Fuck. Just walk around like, oh, come on.
Residents. We even. So can we just take a check?
For what? For this?
This keyboard. We don't need the keyboard for this. We're just hitting refresh.
Okay. So you pass it back.
Just like somewhere down there.
Password.
So I guess we can.
Okay, Matt, password 0731 if you need it. Yes. And then maybe just open this up. And you guys just tell me what to do, and I'll be doing it. I'm not talking no more.
So is there going to be one?
Yeah, he knows how to do that. Or show him how to do that. Like to look at the geofence.
So, this is our basic profile page, which holds all the information. You can see,
Right, so the new one will be a bottom of the
first page, last page, a little bit about me, as well as application.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, so I'm putting in, actually, I mean, you can do it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. So what am I doing? Just refreshing it?
Yeah, refresh it. When you create one, it'll be the bottommost one.
Bottommost one in here?
Yeah. You're each going to be doing separate ones. Well, he's doing the pass. And then we're going to, together, he's going to windows the box. And when you get a new appointment, he's entering the geofence. Hey, do this. So let me do one video. I'll go around, don't get me wrong, but it's how big is it?
Yeah, there's
How
like
many
20
people
people. And Doug's here too.
So what's the deal? We have another presentation. We're done. Like the presentation.
Well, now that's like people are still presenting.
We actually want to add more context.
If I press space, right? Space works. Is it on?
Yeah. If you want to go back
Okay.
These are the parents.
Yeah.
Simply, you just choose add context and find what you want. Over here is when we go to jobs, you can see that these are the jobs that are assigned to you by based on the context you have with parents, because the parents assign your jobs tasks. I'm going to pass over to my partner, Mike.
Hello everyone, my name is Vincent, and I'll be going over the parent page.
Hey man. How's your phone?
So you see what
What are you doing?
And as you can see, you have all of the pictures and you can search by using the app. Same thing as you can do with the website and find other characters that will stay on whatever region that you're searching for. And at the parent, you can add jobs. And you see that the job was assigned to top right, and that will disappear on that job. But as you can see, you have like active signs to this as well. You create a job, enter your username, the date, time, and
Much better.
All right, so due to time restriction right now, we're not able to continue. If you can, we have a live demo ready for you to watch, and also you can come speak to us at our table to your right, and you can definitely speak to us when the light is on.
Thank you, Russell. Next, we have Ian and his team.
Is that? There's one more. Or two. Now we want people to come to our table.
I want to get a sandwich.
This is more powerful here.
No movement. This is insane.
Just a reminder, please, if the people in the audience, if someone is presenting, please put your
I'm curious about the
conversation to go forward. Thank you.
My name is Ian. We worked on it.
What do you want? You want what? Which one do you want?
Designer was our application developer, and
aren't they both
our
connected?
application design and everything. So the idea that we wanted to approach with this application was doing something interesting with NFC. We thought it was a really cool technology that's not really working on. So we first thought we were going to just transfer files from code. However, that's already done. So we decided instead to do a cloud-based file transfer system that uses NFC tags that store about 400 bytes of data into a URL or file, and we use that to get files. So the benefit of using NFC tags is more convenient than QR codes, so you don't have to pay in the phone necessarily. It's just you have to put it right on the phone and immediately register. They're easy to read, write, and replace using their application. We made it very easy to write the link with an NFC tag, read from an NFC tag, and store any information you need. So I'll let Griffin talk about what sets our application apart.
So there are a lot of vendors that use NFC to files or delete tags, but they don't really like do much more than just play with the functionality. Our app lets you create an account, log into an account, and then you can use the tag to share files. It's connected now. And then you can also reuse any got from these tags.
It is.
And you can
One of them is
well, any file you have ever read from the database, and then reuse it there.
Alright, so what we did, we set up a database back then, which highlighted.
There's nothing right now. No, there are.
Yeah, I'm not getting any notifications.
There's nothing there. Yeah, we have this one.
So obviously, you should be able to figure what applications are. One of the ideas that we thought of when approaching this was if we were to involve this scenario stack forms, instead of having all that paper having to be printed out on a regular basis, we were placing with NFC tags and then hook their devices up to download the out there. So it saves paper, saves
Android.
another way is implementation.
Devices.
Just going to see advertising. Except again, it's that
Here's like
trying to make sure that it gets this way, also the user has an easy way to store all their links. So if they've been with the advertisements that they've they can always go back using their account. So that's talking about the future, right?
For the future, we plan on making our application open source for future interfaces.
If you come to our table, we have download the application for yourself right out.
Where the brown is at? Downstairs? No, down there. Underneath it. What's the name? Come on, get one.
Hello, everyone. How you guys doing? All right. So we're an entrepreneurial team, and our name is Embo, and we're a travel service company. My name is Keyshawn. I'm the project manager. Tom K, our front end and our business manager. Tom E, our back end developer, and Kevin, our marketing. So basically, what are we doing, right? We're a travel service company that provides mystery packages to adventure travelers. Our mission is to provide travelers a way to explore the world anywhere they want to, wherever they want to. And basically, what problem are we solving? We're solving the problem of travel service companies that have an open inventory that's not being filled. There's thousands of travel companies out there right now that have inventory that's not being filled by customers. So the way we want to basically propose this solution is we offer mystery packages to our users in a way that they only know where they're going 10 days before they get their trip. All right, so we're going to take you on this journey right now.
And first, this is our landing page right here. So as I scroll down, this is our about us. And basically went over exactly what I spoke to you guys about. And a quick how it works, basically how to log in, enter your info, book a trip, and enjoy travel. And finally, contact us. So I'm gonna pass it over to Kevin, our marketing, who's gonna show you how to actually use our website.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I'm just going over signing in, editing your page, logging in, all 9 yards. So we're gonna go with sign in. You good with it? It's gonna create a.
I could do that. No, I won't delete that one. Now using the pit. You don't even have to delete it. Yeah.
Up there, no,
deleted like the Android app like that connects the phone to the watch.
No problem.
So it wasn't connected. And then, because for some reason, like you have to. Yeah,
can you let this scrub be in charge of like important shit? Yeah.
Submit.
Down fucked up.
So the company that we were before, they make software for technicians, like field technicians and stuff. And then what they do is basically they have the most optimized route. That's what their software is. When you add appointments, the real live track.
We want to put down your first day.
Basically, as soon as you add it, you change the route for the employee, the technician changes to, right? So basically, using that appointment route, we have to basically trigger a notification on the watch when the technician is close to their appointment. So let's say you are going to NJIT to do something, right? So when you're like in a mile radius of NJIT, you get a pop up on your watch saying like, oh, you have an appointment with this guy. No, we gotta work. And yeah, so you can basically look at that, and we also have notes in there saying basically, make sure you get these kind of tools, don't do this at the job. Just like a quick reminder to what exactly you have to do.
We have all the.
Then you can also kind of time in.
Make sure it's
basically when you start your job, right? Instead of getting your phone out, you know, like what he was wearing before, right? You can just click it, saying like, okay, you know what? I'm ready.
Now I have my
start my
information
job.
updated. Now I actually have a profile.
Then let's say your job is for like 2 hours, right? And within 2 hours, you didn't time out yet. Like 10
That's
minutes
it. I'm
before.
passing it over to Tom.
Then that's something that you can set in the back, right?
So everyone,
Basically 10 minutes before.
You're going to be taking the book trip.
Your appointment is supposed to finish. You get another notification like, oh,
We knew as
hey,
soon
are
as
you done yet?
Do
you need more time? Like, if you are done, time out, you need more time, you can add time.
Booking a trip is the process that takes you to actually
I mean,
get
it's
the travel.
directed
So the
towards
first step is
software.
actually price range that you
What we
want
do.
to spend
You
on
know
your
how
trip.
10 years before people didn't use phones,
Next,
maybe 5
select your
years from
start
now,
and date.
they won't be using cell phones, they will use phones. They're trying to get a head start.
Then you select your flex days. The number of days before and after you would like to actually go on your vacation.
You get your,
We also have an option if you can also choose a location. And we let you choose your location type by region, so you have the ability to actually move your travel location around up into those 10 days before the actual.
I don't know.
And finally, you can review your options. You're able to change your
Nothing.
options.
They won. Even they won. Yeah.
And finally, you can do your orders and create.
Did you hear it? Yeah, because it's like the internet timed out.
Due to time constraints, we're just going to end it here. But if you guys would like to learn a little bit more about our idea and learn about a little bit of our actual process and our actual marketing analysis on this actual idea, please come over to our table and we'll be happy to talk to you guys about it. Thank you guys.
located on the far left of you, or our far right of me, over the department.
Thank you, John and his team. Next, we have UPS, their final team.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Salvador. I'm the project manager for the UPS Enterprise Maintenance Schedules project. And the UPS EMS project aims to devise a web application that will track software products belonging to different UPS groups. With our live demo, we'll explain the key benefits that our system will provide to UPS.
So main features that we added to the product is to easily maintain and administer the system. So here, group members of UPS can add new products on this page by entering information about it directly here and submitting it. And the administrator can maintain all the data in the system from this page, which allows them to decide which fields will be added to the system here, production, and also manage portfolios by adding, updating, or deleting them. Same for groups, group members, or managers, and blackout dates that will be shown on the gate schedule.
All right, thank you, Kit. Another benefit that the system provides is that the system is self-reliant, and it pretty much allows the customer or administrator to do updates themselves. And from here, a group member could pretty much update any of the software products that they own. And they can choose the groups that they belong in, like for example, use systems programming. I will show a list of like all the different software that belong to that group, and they can pretty much like click on one of them and pretty much update it like all the way below. And aside from that, the key benefit is pretty much updating the dates of the software. Like for example, one of the software is Apache. And I can pretty much pull out all the dates there and do all the updates for the dates that belong to that software. For example, like for the update number 8, and in case like they want to complete like that date or pretty much postpone it, they can choose so. And let's say I'm going to postpone it, and I can pretty much put a new date for the postponement. And let's say June 4th. And it's pretty much postponed, and it will be displayed like later on
So another benefit of our system is that it allows for identification of different reports. I'm going to go right here to the reports page, and this table shows all of the products that are in the system. And you can click on the links right here. I can filter this table. And then with this table, you can also subscribe to certain products. And if you click right here on the video, it's going to show you a hand-style report that shows every product are going to be updated, and you can change it 1 month, 6 months, 12 months. And navigate here to the home page.
This user has subscribed to several products already, and then right here you can see again work straight from the landing page, so you don't have to go to the reports section, and then it'll also show the table with more information on the different products that this person has subscribed to, and you can also subscribe to them.
We're able to take a localized departmental system and launch it using for live demo and how we able to
Okay, so we are done with all the Capstone presentations, but we still have 2 more from our professionals. Those are the ones who have actually worked with additional companies who offer products. There were no students in the Capstone to do them, but there were those professionals who were upscaled in the CPA program, and now they are going to tell you about their stories and their successes. We're very proud to introduce them and to tell you about them.
People
and we're
can't
going to
read.
start with the product with IMS Help.
We need to have something here that shows that we're like, Android watch kind of thing. That's too little. I don't care. I really don't. Where's my phone?
Lost in some store.
I'd kill someone right now. I swear to God, if someone stole my phone, I'll kill them. I start throwing shit, start stealing TV, 2 or 3 of them. Pay for it. Person for CBS, the main. I saw him because remember the time when IBM hit me, and then I was with them talking to them. So like he was like, "Oh, nice to meet you." Like you're one of the first people that joined IBM. What's the price? 4 o'clock now.
To determine and interpret acquisition is a manual process with no quality control tracking mechanism. For Capstone, our project was to 107.5%.
We made screensavers for these.
Yeah, sure. I don't care. Yeah. People are just coming here for those Starbucks things. There's someone standing there. They can see. They can see you. There's like nothing's happening there, and there's people. You wanna fix the focus thing?
Let's do one of these guys.
The camera's you gotta make the focus better. Is it auto? Oh, that's because it's moving.
Hey, sir, looks like you're interested in our project.
There, it's getting better. It'll get better.
It's not focusing.
Just it's doing it.
Oscar says they're gonna come all at once.
Like all 8 of them?
Alright, you're first, and Matt.
Okay. Take a picture. Put that away. Ew, miss. Put the water out. Don't want to hide the arm.
Good afternoon. My name is Lily Locke. The content set is where all the blessed intelligence happens. From every aspect of
That's what I like to hear.
Identify ways that manifest in ways, handles, and I am the team of the great thought,
And they're not out here wide? I don't know. Get rid of the covers.
Thank you, Lily. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lashana.
They're only yellow.
While the current state allow IMS to identify the areas that need to be improved, future state is exactly what it says. It is the absolute ideal for the process. It forms a shared vision of what you're trying to achieve.
Got candy and like fucking brownies.
Management, mapping the future state allow IMS strategic improvements will yield significant results. And these improvements will be implemented as facilitators of the Kaizen process. We can all help you see the waste, turn problems into profit, and constantly change for the better. If you learn one word of Japanese, make sure it's Kaizen. For more information, please see us at our table to the right of us. Thank you. Have a great day.
We can go seriously down.
The next will be Apple.
Bag.
I'm gonna buy them out.
Sorry about that.
Cameron, oh wow, let's plan the head over here. Give them a face. Matt Holiday, Matt pulling out his resume. Oh yeah.
This is
Got it covered up by all people that have jobs.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the AppPoint presentation. We are so delighted to be here because I think once you see what we're going to present with white hat hacking, and really, I I think you're going to be truly amazed at what we were able to accomplish in a short period of time. So if you want to see what hackers can do, pay attention. I want to present our team. We have Christine Zetto, who's our project manager extraordinaire. Myself, Gina Pearson, who is our CISSP. She was fantastic. And Al Benaria, he could not be here today. I'm going to turn it over now to Gina.
So I'm not going to take one.
Does for their customers is they are actually operating in 13 countries, 5 continents, with over 13,000 customers. They offer a DocApp online application which provides backup and recovery for Office 365 customers. Be it their environment operating in a Microsoft Azure cloud environment, and our task was to penetration test and vulnerability assess that environment. DocApp Online, your cloud, our SaaS, the perfect storm. Now I'm going to turn it over to Christine.
Security is of paramount importance to our clients. That's why they engage us to do this project.
Those are the professional people.
Knowledge,
I don't know what they're doing.
limited information, no budget, using all freeware tools, we completed a brute force vulnerability penetration assessment for applications.
Whoa, you can't do that.
Oh my gosh, we're hacked.
Oh no.
The type of tools that we use are Nmap, Hydra, Vega, and Directly.
Wait, did they actually get hacked just now? Like,
We deliver our
I would be like, is that the
results
digital
as
team? That would be great,
recommendations
imagine.
to our client, point for remediation assessment. Now I'm going to turn it over to
We want to thank you for your time today and your attention. We look forward to meeting you, and we invite you to our table to close to show you some of the results from our assessment. And remember, white hat hackers are the nice guys. We try to secure the environment, and we look forward to talking to you next. So here's our hacker again. Thank you for your time, everyone.
Yeah, what do they got? Fucking candy and like brownies and shit. Behind that PC, way to put that, guys. You guys are well. Yeah, you know, they're probably monitoring how many pens you take, how many brownies you take, how much candy you take. Yeah, those are Android watch, someone took another pen and brownie.
It's a good app for people that have tables.
Yeah.
Shows up a picture of who took it.
Yeah.
Track them down, give you back my funds. I don't need everybody.
I know, it's hard.
Did she show you the video of them trying to
Yeah.
Why this presentation thing, I just want to let everybody here know, especially the future students or the ones who are graduating,
presents on behalf of the Capstone that we have a number of industry sponsors interested in you. They would like to know more about your skills. They might be able to form a team with you, and they might be able to offer you part-time. So please get your resume ready, get your business cards ready, tell people about what you can bring to their table, and they'll be more than happy to interact with you. So I'm going to present some of them later. But this is our last presentation today. I know it has been a long time since we started this series. Thank you.
Hello. Hello again. This is going to be a very exciting presentation. So please, everyone, I just want to get your utmost attention. We're going to amaze you with our innovative cloud technology and with our aggressive timeline. It was a truly rewarding, very rewarding and exciting experience for us. So, without further ado, I'd like to pretty much show you our team. We pretty much had Jim Fernandez, who was our team lead, project manager, and chief architect. Janet, who was our project coordinator. Lily, who was our business analyst. And myself, Cindy Cortell, who was the network security consultant. And now I'm going to pass the presentation over to Janet.
Okay.
Thank you, Cindy.
So, yeah, they explained
Our
it.
client is
But this
Cindy.
doesn't really actually mean anything.
They are the state of the art.
To show that it can be working.
How we see
They want to figure out how to like go up.
the patent technology.
Make like a fake version. The idea is once we're back in the office, it's like wired up.
And I can type in geocode
Art
and
technology.
That's us. That's us. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, here.
Oh yeah, three of us are. I can't think. Yeah, I'm just gonna basically what I'm gonna do is add the location that you did, just so I can fake GPS it saying like you were actually at that location. You can't be there.
You can't come
Part of the project, you gotta figure that out.
Yeah, I know. We gotta
You should have someone in the car right now.
teleport or something. So now it automatically got your longitude and latitude when you typed in the address. So he put it in and it should come up right now. You have the watch? So I'm gonna basically start the geofence and then we set the location to the address that you had.
Okay.
So what it should do is wait, it's not, it takes a yeah, I got it. Give it a second.
Just takes a few seconds. Design is providing proactive outer scalability. It's being designed flexible, secure, reliable.
So we started off like a. Actually, Cam took the lead. He was kind of like the. He made a sample API just straight off the bat. We didn't even talk about anything. He just made an API. So we started pulling stuff from that API and made a time in, time out, right? Matt did that. It was done. So we also he made a notification pop up on a button click. And then the final part was I had the geofence. I had to get the geofence to work. Once we got that, put it all together. Yeah. Yeah. I wish.
Chris's name and like the small notes. This would be an in-game note page where like
you could put more than hi there.
Right.
Yeah.
And also you can see the street view, the Google Street View in the background.
In the
background, that's like of your location.
So then you can hit
You hit it?
Yes, it's connected to the same watch.
Okay.
Yes. So you just did time in, and now you can hit cancel to revert it in case you accidentally did it. And then after when it's supposed to take, when it gets close to that time, on here, notification will pop up saying that you're supposed to be done, already done, time, or you need the time. So you have time out, like 5 more minutes, 7 minutes. And this way, you can use the API, but the office not trying to wait or not. They can adjust the schedule accordingly, and then so then
It didn't come up yet. It didn't come up yet. If we had more time, what we were going to do was put a voice command feature in it. We ran out of time. We just didn't have it. Yeah, we're just talking to it, add notes, and send a text through that. We need a couple more weeks.
I
tried to just get you out. Homemade brownies, Cam Bam.
people are stopping by just
people are asking questions. A couple of people came by.
Technology allows us to scale up or scale down, scale up any kind of virtual machines or kind of
theory. That's why it's actually going well.
They're gonna come up, all 8 of them at once. We're gonna demo it, and then that's it. They judge us off that. Normally they would walk around, but they're gonna come each table at a time. I think we'd all much rather just talk face to face than be up there anyway. So.
And if you can show the app better that way too, they can't really see exactly what's happening. That's what we have to do, right?
This man has been behind a success story for the company he worked with and his team. Have built this whole network security system completely from zero ground. This company has done it in terms of the security network that they built. And this is a whole network system that they did.
Someone standing with a phone recording the screen.
Awful.
It was really bad.
It was. We had to switch it up.
Exactly.
He was trying to do it by himself, upside down with the watch moving.
I was trying to record it and operate the watch at the same time. It didn't work out too well. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, why are they
when you go to their table,
he loves talking.
Yeah, he is. Still got an hour? Huh? Still got 2 hours. It's 4.
You know, this ends at 5. I'm sure it will be extended now.
I'm gonna take your resume, guys.
Feel free.
As I'm sitting there emailing. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry.
We got brownies.
I know. I mean, Starburst, the whole thing. I'm on like a sugar kind of thing, not like a chocolate thing. It's awesome. So is this like it? Like this is like grade or?
Yeah, this is like 60%.
60% the whole thing. Doug gives us 30% on his feedback, and the judges are another 30%, and that's the bulk of the whole class. I mean, the midterm was 30. We got a 95 on that, 95%. So yeah, so we're looking good. Yeah.
do your elevator speech and answer all the Q&A, so you gotta be ready. Judges, I would like one of you in your group to be the timekeeper. So kind of keep in mind about 3 minutes, and you need to move on to the next table, and at the same time, finish up the room. I know you're very sorry, everybody worked really well.
She was my.
Let's go. Thank you very much.
What's going on, man?
Hey, thank you very much.
Did they ever come up? Cam, it never came up. Time. Leave it alone.
I know exactly. But
yeah, we just wanted to.
Don't even mention it. Yeah, don't even.
Basically,
We'll just say we post it to the database, but we have to post it out.
what was the style of it? It has a few features like timing it. This is the
I have no idea.
so that's the main work.
We should go by a table and see what they're asking.
They basically make
So we know. We were actually pretty quick on the presentation. You were perfect because when Cam finished, he's like, you guys have 20 seconds left. And I was trying to like get to you, like I was just gonna cut you off. But you finished, he's like 10, 9, 8, finished. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, you were perfect. No, you were perfect. I know, you finished like exactly on time. It was 5 minutes exactly, but the teams after us were longer. Like they went over and they lost points. We were perfect.
Representatives who are here is,
not bad at all.
are they still around? Okay.
So he was leaving.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is. Each one.
He was looking for the TIA code, and you saw this right behind him, like.
Not so he put in like a couple hours. And there's more around here that are a lot easier. Like they don't even have to make the whole thing work. Just like the front end part or just the back end part.
Some of them are really easy. Like we chose this.
We picked a little. We wanted to be we challenged a little.
A lot of other stuff is just like
using Bootstrap to make a web page.
I was really impressed. Your app was really good.
I'm very pleased to tell you that one of the Fortune 50 companies
Can be used in a lot of places.
Yes.
Very nice.
Thank you.
So, what I am looking for, I don't know if you're interested.
He's going to also interact with you. He has Capstone future Capstone students, maybe you would like to go to them, as well as the availability of
See, do you know why there is 4 classes of people in the world everywhere? Because thousands of years people are trying to see all kinds of good things. It's because of this.
I was the first one to go.
It's because we educate the mind beautifully, but we miseducate the brain. This I have figured out. I have a pattern on this one. I can even measure emotions, like love and stuff. I have a pattern on this. Also, mindfulness today is the greatest thing. It's an inside thing. And the Buddha is saying you should focus on yourself and see outside looking in. I have divided it. Reduced it to your mind and your brain. The problem can be here. If you are uneducated, it's a mind problem. If you are emotionally unstable, it's your brain. So if you know more specifically what part needs to be fixed, you fix it. So I have developed a lot of stuff. And I went to this very big company and they were going to develop this, how to relax your brain. Just what I did, I sent them, just rearrange it.
Yeah.
So I stopped. So I have that one. So if you want to do this one thing, also, do you know that there is like 100 million shot and there is a few copycats now with this, but mine is merged. So if you want to do this, a very simple app, just this much information. If you want to do this one, plus this is the app that the Zapru was building for me. How to relax your brain. It are just 3 steps. Step 1, step 2. So if you want to see, you can do this one. Plus I have a lot of apps. I mean, there's app on happiness, app on love, app on relationships. And here's a very simple app on peace. But this is good. Just like everybody needs it.
Database management systems, business analysis, about authentication and synchronizing database and defining solutions across.
This is your email we can contact you at, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're interested, let me know. We can help you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you leave us all the papers, you can.
Of course. See this? Just the fact. Here, read this one. This is very important. Just an app with 10 words. The most important words in your life, like email. You see here what it says. How man was described by Confucius and how we are describing man now. Look up on Google. Just this little difference makes such a big difference because you know exactly what's man. This guy is better than what we're doing now. And I have improved Confucius, I'm sure. Also, if you go on the computer, I show you something.
Oh, the
Go on the computer.
well, that's actually this TV, yeah, and that's this. We can't really do it here, but.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
That's the app that Zapru was doing. But if you click that, you will see I got 1,600 hours on wisdom and related topics. So if you all want to work on my stuff, you can work with it.
We have the email, right? That's just email you?
Yeah. You have the email and from here also you can get the email.
Okay.
Here.
Oh, right at the bottom.
Yeah. Email is there.
Thank you.
The reason I'm approaching you because your concept is fabulous.
Thank you.
And you'll make a lot of money.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So let me know if you want to do any of this, like shy power, how to, or wisdom, or happiness. A peace one is very important. If you do want to do peace, because you can just show photographs of how world was before World War I, and then what it is, and then the treaty that imposed like 500, 200 conditions on Germany created the second one, and how by acting +2 from a wisdom point of view, how they Marshall Plan made everybody friends instead of enemies. So you can do this.
Oh yeah. Would be in demand.
Huh?
Would be in demand.
Yes. So you have your card?
Those are our resumes.
Oh here.
Yeah.
But your email is there?
Yeah, emails are on.
Beautiful. And the best part is, you can try out like shyness. If you're not shy, actually 1/3 of Americans are shy. According to the shy expert, 300 million are shy. I don't think that's an expert. Definitely almost a lot. So if you're not shy, try on some shy guy and see if he improves or not. But the brain techniques, how to relax your brain, is 80%.
Anyone,
Need. So try that on yourself. If you think yes, it works, then we see.
Okay. There's 4 of us. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh no.
Wow, this project's so good. You have to realize your own uniqueness. And you want to so I said, oh my God, I'm so shy. I don't want to be shy. So it's my mind that doesn't want to be shy, but my brain is wired to be shy.
Yeah.
So how can I change? That's why when everybody gives you lecture, do this, it doesn't work because the mind wants to change. But you need to fire on you to retrain the brain. That's what I'm going to do.
Understand? Okay.
You are.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Sing it. Yeah. Yeah. Real tough out of you. Leave it. Real tough out of you. What? I don't know. I'm gonna fucking hate you. Hi. How you doing today? Would you like to see a demo?
No, we were more interested in resumes.
Oh, okay. Oh, please, that's even more important.
So, they're from IMSO, and are you guys graduated?
Yes.
So I don't know if you're interested in trade development, that's not really what we have. We have business analysts and they're hiring. So it's like analytical and a little bit technical mixed in.
Okay. Oh, we're business minors, so yeah, we're interested.
What's the name of your company again?
It's called IMS Health.
IMS. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so check out our website, our job board, and you know, my immediate group, we have like 10 openings.
Okay.
That we're looking for like niche related. So we like your spiel.
Oh, thank you.
So should I take one of these?
Yeah, take please, yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Yep, and that's camera.
We'll fill them in, yeah.
So, what type of positions are you guys looking for?
Well, I mean, right now we're more in development. I think all of us are. But if another opportunity arises, I mean, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to, you know,
Yeah.
there's no.
No, that's fine, yeah.
Like a side gig.
Yeah.
You know, like, to me, our case was a side gig.
Yeah.
And on the side, he develops stuff for us.
Okay.
But the core job is what.
So what's a good example of like what we would be doing when we went to?
Well, there's a variety of different positions open right now. So there's one that where you know there's a lot of data. We work with big data.
Okay.
So we have to sift through the data and try to understand some business needs regarding that. I'm trying to create those requirements and trying to translate it and solve the business solutions to it. So customers inquire on certain things, we have to be able to answer them. It really varies because there's always issues going on.
Yeah.
That's me.
All right, so like what you did here, like we did activity record for an application here, like it's more like that.
Oh, okay.
Data analysis.
Okay, got you. Yeah. No, that sounds fine, yeah.
You're gonna go check
The website.
Yeah, the website.
Yeah, IMS Health website. Just the main. Just Google it. We could.
Yep.
Okay, cool. There's no specific department we have to look for.
All right, so I'll email you guys the link.
Okay.
And then we'll tell you exactly what job. Like you don't need to apply for other people's jobs.
Okay. Thanks. Cool. Thank you. You have all four, right? Okay. Thanks.
Thank you guys for stopping by.
Oh no, I mean, I'll drop them off. It's all right. You can pick me if it's like that.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Any iPhone on this?
Sorry?
See Windows, any iPhone?
No, we haven't.
Yeah, it's Android. I mean, I know a little bit of Objective-C, but not enough for labs.
Next.
Yeah.
When you graduate?
Next semester.
Next semester?
Yeah.
Is that or TV?
Just played with it myself. No classes on it or anything like that.
I know people who played on it and worked for like 6 months and get a job.
Oh, that's what, yeah, you gotta
learn it. It's a learning curve.
High demand.
Yeah.
It's pain in the ass.
No.
It's more about I feel like Android's funky as well. I'm an Android developer, so I know all the problems. The issue I had with the documentation was like if the samples didn't work, they kind of were in a vacuum. But we learned pretty fast. We really never.
Oh, you work for ADP?
Where you guys?
Can I put some shit? What? Yeah, I think so. He said, know that shit. Neither do I. Okay. Not gonna get you job standing there, Matt. Yeah. Step your game up. When he comes back from sleep. I don't know. Hey, it's me in more trouble. You learn. You get yourself out of it.
So many familiar faces. I graduated 2 years ago. I know. So do you guys have any kind of show you how it works? So you can actually create an appointment on the fly. So just type in your name, your number. And this wasn't a part of the project.
I'm sweating. It's not hot or is it just me? I have keep going. No, it's so what does it do? Oh my god, dude, fuck you for leaving me with this guy, dude.
I wasn't even talking to him.
I know you did. Matt stayed. You were like, Doug, fucking piece of shit you are.
Are you think I would stay?
You were just talking to me. I don't know why he came to me. You think? I was trying to give up to Matt. You see me? I'm like,
yeah. You think you would be staying here if it was on me? No, you wouldn't. You're dip so fast. Try to tell me.
Oh my
You
god.
trigger the
Is appointment added?
Yeah,
I just need to
just copy the lat line.
Yeah, exactly. I just need to get the Latin.
Oh no, I didn't put it.
Okay. Oh.
You would display the notes, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, can I edit it? No, you can't.
No, yeah.
This wasn't. Yeah. Why are you looking to like push? This actually wasn't part of my project. This is
Just to show a demo. Yeah.
Read that off to me.
No, it actually made
The bottom one.
the Android app.
Negative 74.
No, the top first.
40.74. 26. 494. Longitude negative 74.18. 20704. So with that address, we got your lat long, and then we're gonna put it in a fake GPS, so it thinks the phone is there, and we're gonna get the notification on the watch.
Not yet.
I'm talking about how
Not you.
No, he's not here. I did.
It's because so we don't know.
There's no what? There's no note?
Yeah.
I didn't make all the fields required.
Oh, I thought you said more.
Because I have no idea what you're talking about. Good idea, guys.
Yeah. You need a note.
As a developer, that's what I do.
You added it?
No, I deleted it because everything created after that won't work enough. So just make no kind of select no message. Right. Because maybe it's something else. The message is the message.
Right. Are you got a new one or something?
It's definitely a good idea. I can see that being useful.
Yeah, you got the old notification.
My dad's company,
Yeah, the other one, we're trying to go to his address.
He just deleted it. He's not going to make it again.
The main thing is,
Oh, did he? He added it again? real time.